Welcome to the Savage Board Gaming channel. I'm just going to review another game of Ark Nova that I played recently. I've been playing a lot of Arena, and I've actually made it to gold, so it's the best I've done in a while. So let's get going on this review. So just wanted to go over this game. I thought it was pretty interesting. So obviously Marine Worlds, we've got to draft cards. This is one of the best cards, I think, when you get to mark animals. So it's like getting free cards during the break, you know. So anything that gives you a card during the break, you know, possible card during the break is good. Because you discard a lot of stuff, so getting something back is pretty good. We also have digging. I've used this card 3 times. And 2 of the times I've discarded cards that I wanted to take. So I don't know if it's just because it's on the computer and I'm like in a hurry, but once you discard it, the digging, you can't undo it. So yeah, I just don't like using it because I mess up so much. So we'll take animals. This one is okay sometimes. Yeah, I would take it if there was nothing else, but animals with the mark. Okay, so now we have my favorite sponsor card. So we'll take that. You know what? I think this one's already recorded. Isn't it? Oh well, we'll re-record this one. I'll cut that part out. So yeah, I'll take this sponsor card, right? Oh, why am I clicking on it? I don't have to click on it. It'll do it on its own. So we'll take these first 2, of course. Right, so our goals are diversity for animals and for continents, and then Australia. So whenever you have diversity of species, you want to look for any sponsor cards that have animal tags. Now this one is 2, so we're going to definitely take the polar bear exhibit. But we don't want to take repeats of this, but unfortunately I think this is such a good card I can't leave it be. Then we'll take like a worm, and I think the pelican's what I take. Yeah. Or no, I remember I take this one, and I take Anthong. We'll see if I'm right about what I took here. Oh, okay. So I took that. So I didn't take the wolf or the slow worm. I took these 2. Okay, and look at this. An elephant just waiting there. So I go first. We're gonna snap up the elephant just because. Ooh, give me a second here. We need to go to advanced. There we go. So when you have this many cards in the beginning, and I know that, you know, we have continents here for these 2 goals. Like a lot of people start with the continents. I want cards because I want to hold all these cards because they're pretty good cards, right? I think what we're going to do with this is we're going to build. How I did it was I think I built my polar bear exhibit right here. Or right here, I can't remember, one of the 2. But I have to build first, so we'll do that first, right? Go to the next player's turn. So my opponents, they're doing their thing. They take double magnify or research tokens, which makes me think they want this, or they have like, I don't know, like the is it African pelican has the double one, or maybe they have the cobra, but they would need to upgrade their cards or upgrade their build or animals card for that, right? So and there's a few other animals that need to, but yeah, I don't like to take that one first. Like, I'm patient enough to wait till, like, if I need this, take it for a second round, because you never know what you're going to get with these cards, right? Take, you know, maybe a few sponsors might pop up, so forth. But then I see this, right? I'm like, oh my god. Side entrance is there. I didn't see it, right? So I was so worried about the elephant. So we'll go to my turn again, right? Go through my turn. I put the pelican here. Yeah. This is an enclosure for the pelican. And then I do my polar bears over here, right? They're drawing cards. They did not take side entrance for some reason. Their card is digging, right? So they dug and then they drew. That's what they did. So they should have dug this out of here, right? So I will take hand size, right? And the fact that he went here first also emboldened me to go here because I know he wasn't taking these, right? So, and on top of it, this is a conservation goal, right? Let me do something here real quick. Nope, display capture. Shit, you can't see everything on here. If I shrink it, what happens? Okay. There we go. I have to put something up here, a banner or something. Okay, so now you can see everything. And we'll move this. Nope, stop. Sorry, move this somewhere else, right? Up here. All right, so my turn. I'm going to play the polar bear exhibit. Oh, it's their turn, sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. On their turn, they placed out breeding program, which is pretty good right off the bat. That's why they did that. So they took that to play this. That is a good use of it, right? I will say that. So I shouldn't second guess people, but sometimes I do. Now, with this animals card here, you might as well take the 2 sometimes, just because yes, it's easy to get to 4, but I'd rather just do this, get it done as quickly as possible, and then unlock something over here. So at least that's my opinion on it. I don't know if that's what the general census is, but okay, they played a 2-size enclosure right here. They're going to try to get all the H's real fast. I'm going to be a little bit slower about it, but I am going to build down around this way. But because I'm getting this, I can build from both sides, right? Oh, spoilers. I get that. Okay, animals, right? We're going to play the pelican. Which lets me build, right? I just put a kiosk here just for a little bit of extra income at the beginning of the game. Now, I'm going to teach you a good lesson about side entrance if your opponent gets it. Which obviously Aaron didn't know about. Okay, so I'm going to snag up side entrance. I'm going to play it right away. And then we're going to try to make this... Oh, I forgot about that popping out. It's Aaron's turn. They're not close to snapping this up. So what I do when I get side entrance, I play it as soon as possible, obviously. I'm going to play it right here because there's so many spaces I could build around it. Now Aaron, she plays animals, or they play animals. I don't know if it's a, you know, woman or man or whatever, you know, or whatever, however they identify themselves, I should say. when you get side entrance, I try to make the first, because you want to get in the first round, so if you do, you want to make it last as long as possible, that first round before breaking. You want to start putting kiosks around it, and you want to put pavilions around it. So the quicker you can do that, the better off you are. So if you get 5 buildings around it, you're gonna make 10 money, right? Because it's 2 per, right? 2 money for each building, except for standard empty enclosures, right? So you have to fill them if they're enclosures, but you know, kiosks and pavilions will they'll basically automatically give you the money, right? So my turn, we're gonna build a kiosk. Right down here, we'll snap up a card. We get this, which is really good again. And here's the funny thing, right? My opponent, I think, thought they could like outlast me here and make me break. But I don't want to break under any circumstance here. I have money still, right? So I want to keep building. So what I'm going to do is I'll put a kiosk up here, get the X token, right? And I can play this, which will give me an X token. So I can go on for a while. But wait, how did I do this? Let me see here. Good, next player's turn. Yeah, I build here, get the X token. Do I do another X token here? Or do I X something? I might X something down. Because once again, I'm patient enough. My opponent's like things here. So like, they just picked up a sponsor card. So like, they're not exactly thrilled to, oh, they got the eagle already. Never mind. I didn't remember if I got the eagle or not. This is out here is pretty good, right? That's really good for me. Good, next player's turn. So I'll play this so I can't get stolen off of or constricted or any of that garbage I hate so much. So they're gonna break. So just by giving me that little bit of a time frame there, I'm already making almost 20 money every time. So this comes up, this is here. These are all great cards for what I'm doing, right? So we'll keep going here, right? I think what we do is do this, take that. Instead of upgrading a card, I take the worker so I can then grab a university later on here. Probably could have gotten away with something else, but it is what it is. I could have probably got away with doing this, right? But I definitely wanted my extra worker, because this would have gave me 2 upgrades right off the bat. So watching other people play, and I hear them talk about, you know, upgrading cards is great, but it's not always necessary, right? So, and they're way better than I am. There's people out here who would destroy me every time I played. So I put this here because this counts as already flipped over any special buildings like this. So that's a lot of money already. I'm making 22 now. Yeah, so her few turns just not breaking has really helped me, you know. I build again. Build a 1 there because I know I'm going to fill it with the chameleon, and I'm going to snap a card. So, and then I get expert in small animals. It's not all that useful right now, but here's a mistake I made. It needed to be touching a mountain. It seems like every time I get this stupid seahorse, I forget to have my thing touch a mountain, you know, a rock. So, see, I still make a lot of mistakes. Play the chameleon now. Take the franchise because I'm going to play it right away. And I can put another one up here, right? Another kiosk here. That gives me 4 already. And I'll get a bonus of after 5 of them, right? So they dig the Australia release, which is smart because I would have snapped it up and got rid of my pelican. I'm going to draw the rhino, I think. No, I played first. Okay. I just see that rhino sitting there. I'm like, I should probably get it. Because I get another card here, which really helps me out. If I'm thinking this is the one that I did. I think I get expansion or whatever it is. Park expansion. If you've never seen Park expansion, it's really good. Oh, I just decided to go that way. Okay. And I upgrade association. So I can get this worker here real quick. Probably didn't need to do that. I probably could just got this worker and later on grab this one, but I can at least make donations now, right? Okay, on my turn, I think I just snap it up, don't I? Yeah. So as you see, I got 4 Asia tags here in my hand, so that might be a good thing to pull with this one, since we already have both diversity ones out. So this might be a good one to take, Africa. But we'll see. I see this come out, I'm like, that's interesting. Me and my love for vultures cards in this game. I just love the scavenge, pick through the garbage, I guess. So they play Expert on Asia. It's a pretty good card. Gonna let them put out a bunch of pavilions. So my turn. Put this here for the rhino. Oops, excuse me. Because I'm already making enough money, I could probably play it real quick. But I think what I do is, because now I remember, see, because I did this last week. I played this game last week. I get this vulture and I release him with Angfong. Because originally I was just going to release the veiled chameleon, right? So I think I just build again with a 1. Right here. Or do I try to break? Oh, I try to break it. Yeah. Get the money for everything I need. I can still build a 1. I need 28 money to play both the vulture and the chameleon, right? Oh, I already have the chameleon now. What am I talking about? Right in. Barely made it because of this. So if you don't know about Marine Worlds, is whenever these are drawn to the row, it pushes one off, so it cycles through the card. So it gets a little bit scary sometimes during the break. You might lose a card you want. That's why I think Mark is so good, because you can just put your thing on it and not worry about it. Okay, what do I do here? I think I grab my, no, I play cards. I get really wanted that, I guess. I guess I could have been a little bit more patient on that one. But I think what I wanted to do was play it before, you know, obviously now, so then I can just do the conservation project for it. And that then opens up this again for my rhino, right? This also comes out. I'm like, oh man, I want that so bad. Because, you know, Australia's good. It gives me a free worker. Makes me regret my decision here. All right, so we'll play the vulture. Oh, I know why I haven't been getting my second universities, because it's the first. It's one of the first things here. So I tossed this on here. I really don't need it, but I really didn't like. I should have put it on this guy, I guess, but I thought I could just get it real quick, anyways. So I could just snap it up with the snap, right? So I didn't want to put it there. So I think I do snap first, right? Because, you know, I've already backed this, got that. So now I'm gonna get snap. Lets me upgrade a card. Great animals at this point in time. Take the 3X tokens, because this is good sometimes, but like I see my opponent use it. He had one worker and he snapped it back with that, or brought it back, and I immediately broke on him. So it's a very touchy use. You know, you better be early in the round, or you know, somebody's just gonna break on you and make you waste it, you know, if you use it real quick. Opponent. 2 cards at 5. We've been doing a lot of snapping so far. So I didn't snap that up. I snapped up Shark Nose. Trying to figure out why I did that. Could be that I was trying to get all 5 first. All 5 continents. I don't have Americas. I can do Americas and then that, because this, I think I was still thinking I could play this. I was like, oh, I'll play both of these and then I have enough for this. So, and obviously I can't. So we'll just I sometimes lose focus in this game still, and it irritates me really bad. This is definitely not the game where I get what I thought I'd get, because it needs sponsors too. But there, like I said, that expansion area one, it's basically whenever you play a 3 size enclosure next to the border of your map or the edge of your map, it's a 5, so you can put 5 size animals there, right? I know I played this map again before, and what I did wrong with it is expansion area. I put one here thinking it was knowing it was expansion area, and I put one here thinking it was expansion area, so I messed up pretty badly. Now, what encourages me is this right here, right? Oh yeah. I played my landscaping here. He does have his upgraded, right? So if I somehow do come across that card and I get like hypnotism or something, there's a chance I can still use that card, because you can use the opponent's card instead of your own. Just got to be patient with it, and everything has to line up properly. So on their turn, what did they do? They took a partner zoo with it at 5, because I think they have the one where they get the X token, right? For this, right? Yeah. Oh no, it's where they put it at 5 and they can do another action. I really don't like that card. All right, my turn. I don't really need to draw, so I think I X down, or do I spend an X? One of the two. No, I take a partner's in. Oh yeah, I took it. Took America's. Because they have 4 right now, so I'm like, oh, I gotta get this done, right? And I felt like I now could play animals or X down cards, one of the two. All right, so Aaron on their turn. Playing they're breaking for 3. Okay, I'm cool with that. They needed their worker back, so. Oh yeah, my goal, I took large animals, because this, you know. Okay, so we're gonna snap up a card here. So I didn't get that card I wanted, but that's okay. Let's see, common wall lizard. I know this is a good release for this, so, and my opponent doesn't have any things here. So I play the rhino. I take Asia. What did I take Asia for? Because I had one here. I should have took Africa, I think. I think it was like a toss-up, right? This is easier to play, so I'll be at 3 already. So I just need like really one more to score anything really good on it, but I really want to go for 5 if possible. See, it's sometimes forget what I do in these games. I'll remember some of the highlights, but not some of the individual moves, you know. Oh, yeah, I forgot that's what they did to me. So they had, I forgot they had breeding program, so they got to 5 before me. It's okay, I got enough other things I can do, so I don't know if I was still delusional at this point, thinking I could play this card. So I'm still trying to fill in this map because of side entrance. But you'll notice, like, look, I'm already making 40 money. My opponent's making 17. So I can pretty much do, like, whatever animal fits the bill, which I need to play, I can play it at that time. So, like, the elephants can be easy to put out, right? For me, this is easy to put out now. I get this, which is another scoring at the end of the game. So I have 1, 2... I have 3 here, right? Won't get that, and I'm trying for this one. So at least have 1, 2, right? 3 plus large animals, right? The elephant will give me something, but you know, it's a good card to play. You always want your elephants, but remember, it's like a crapshoot. So you might not get the card you want or need to score points. Sometimes you might get a card where you can't even get points. Sorry, I'm scratching my back. It's itchy. I found my back scratcher the other day. All right. See, I'm turning into an old person here. So I'll play federal grants right now because I definitely want to get it out there. And I want to make sure if I need to, I can get sponsors back to the top of the thing as I play through this turn. So I might be able to break, you know. At this point, I might as well do the 2, right? So we'll draw cards first, though, I think. No, I did that. Why did I X down? Next player's turn. They're doing sponsors at 6 or 5. So they get Expert in Australia out there. So they have 4 already. So it looks pretty grim for me, doesn't it? But I'm still okay. So take that. Donate. You know, I've been making these donations. So you see, like, I got a huge lead already. Now, usually with me, when I get the huge leads, my other players catch up with me. So we'll see how it goes here. So they build, right? That's what they did. No, they played animals. Get their association worker and everything else. Now they're pouching. Well, this is me going back over the game. I did play this live on my Twitch channel. So you could probably go over there and see my live thoughts of what was going on at the time, which might be different than the thoughts I have now. So I'm still really thinking about, I got to fill this map up for side entrance, right? The problem with this map is when you do this, you're so focused over here, right? You'll see this. There's a spot you miss every single time that you have to remember to put an enclosure in if you're trying to fill the map on this one. So I can play, you know, the elephant and the hornbill here. I'm still just trying to push forward, trying to get as many points before. Oh, I played that first, I guess. Trying to put pressure on my opponent, right? They have 5 now, so I'm like, whatever, right? If I decide to go after it later, it's kind of late for it, so I really don't even worry about Australia, I think, at this time. I'm more worried about this stuff, you know. I think, you know why I did Asia? I remember now, I think I was wondering if maybe if I got like a release program for the elephant later on. I think that's what it was. There's my release for that. Oh, I played it first. That's why. Okay. I'm alright with that. Because the elephant, sometimes it's good just to be a surprise, like near the end of the game. If I play it now, maybe I have more chance to fill in the, or complete it, right? Sort of like Wingspan with those bonus cards, right? Get the bonus endgame scoring is sometimes if you get them earlier, you have more of a chance to complete them, but later on in the game, it's surprising to your opponent, I think, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking out of my rear end. I don't know. I remember why I did that too, and it worked out. I think I was like, if I take this, I might get a flocking animal for this, and I won't have to, like, I have more flexibility with what I do. So, still pretty far ahead. These still haven't, for some reason, done Australia yet. I'm not sure why. Get the India Cobra. All right, so that's another Asia. So I got 2 Asias here. I just need to build enclosures for them. I still have to do one more kiosk too. So the kiosk will probably be here, because that's like 2 away from everything. Could also be here, but I put it here. I think I put a 1 here and a 2 here. And probably another kiosk for all I know. So I finally use trade. I break. Get rid of cards I really don't need anymore. Like the deer, I decided since I got these, I don't need it. I still want to play both of these. I don't know why I picked this up. That was useless, but okay, Aaron's turn. They're just getting their money together. So once again, they're so short on money. Whereas I can probably play everything I want to play here, which is going to be the Cobra and the Water Dragon. But I got to build first, obviously. Yeah, I know I built the thing here now. I'm pretty sure I did that. Let's see. I put a 3 there. I think it's easier to fill up, that's why. I did a 6. And I'm like, I filled my map up. I filled my map. Why am I not getting my 7 points? And it's because of this little spot down here. So I have to do one more build. It's not the end of the world. So now I'm getting a lot of points. So we'll switch these into appeal points, like single points. This is 3, 6, 9, 14. So 14 points from these cards right here. And if they would have gave me more, I would have put out more sponsors if I could have. So go to the next player's turn. This is where I play my 2 small ones, I think. No, I play the elephant first. Why did I do that? See, sequencing sometimes is more important. Okay, I sold this too. Oh, that's why I picked up that fish, because I wanted to sell it with sunbathing. Just pick something you don't really care about. You know, at this point, I really don't think I can play anything here. So it's sort of like, I'll just put my cube on something. Oh, I know why. Also, I figured I'd do Bavarian Forest first to release, right? I build first to get the 7 points, okay. So I do that, lets me X down something. Cards I no longer need to draw, really. They're breaking for that much because they need money. Play Bavarian Forest. Get the X tokens, right? This would give me exactly 10 points for it to be 99. I don't even use the hypnosis because I'm in the lead, so I really didn't care because I don't want more points anyways, right? Because if I do, then I go over 100 and I won't get to play my last thing here. Decides to do that. They decide to do that so they can get 2 on that one. I think they know it's pretty much over at this point in time. So I'm getting 6 for here plus the 14. I'm sorry. Sorry, these are each 3. So 18 points plus 14 points plus 5 points. Or I'm sorry, 15 more here. So yeah, we're going to end the game now with a huge amount of points. Some of the other things I was doing during this game was keeping track of their Europe tags, so I could know that I played this. They can't add on to it, right? Play out their turn here. They're gonna do animals. They're gonna play an elephant. It's pretty good. Put out 2 pavilions because of it, because of this expert on Asia. But that's all he put out on their last turn. So this is the game that put me into the gold level of Arena for Ark Nova. So it was a pretty good game. I have other games to show you in Arena, like one where I lost, but it was my own fault. I'll show you exactly how I messed it up. You've seen I made mistakes still that slowed me down a little bit. Like if we look at this, right, if it'll pop up. I'm going to see how many turns this was. Probably think it was like 33, 34 turns, which is very long, you know. Yeah, see, it's not going to load, so maybe if we go back like this, I guess, reload this. Nope. 42 turns. Still too long. Way too long. There's people that can finish games in like 26 turns, 27 turns, 28 turns. So this many turns is probably not great, right? But yeah, so that's another game of Ark Nova. Gave you some tips on how to use the side entrance properly. You know, you want to extend it, put kiosks around it, put pavilions around it, you know, put buildings that are considered flipped over around it. You know, showed you some other things, you know, like double checking your conservation projects to see if the opponent can score them also, right? And that's another game of Ark Nova. So until next time, keep on gaming. So if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. You know, leave comments if you have any other suggestions on this game or other games you'd like to see on this channel. There's also a playlist on the left side of the screen that you can click to see other videos I have made. And until next time, keep on playing.